Yo, it's Clear the Air Podcast, and you know I'm here with another special guest. We traveling now, you know what I'm saying? So the special guest I got here with me is definitely different from the rest. We done try to get this podcast going 3 or 4 times, but we finally got it now. It's Clear the Air Podcast, and my special guest is
Sabiyah Broderick.
Okay,
Best
Sabiyah.
friend.
And people who don't know, this is my best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 10 years in the game. How you talking about?
For sure. You want to introduce yourself, Sabiyah, as yourself? You know what I'm saying? Or the whole. It's a whole thing with you.
That's interesting. Okay, give my own introduction. If I had to introduce myself, I would be like, I'm that bitch and that nigga. No, I'm just kidding.
No, for sure.
No, look.
Talk your shit.
Over here
Talk
taking
your
shots. Okay, so active duty Marine. Almost 10 years. That's where I met you.
Yeah, in the Marine Corps.
Right. Also hooping. That's why I'm out in Cali. So I'm on the All Marine women's team right now. We played at Camp Pendleton Armed Forces Tournament. Contestant on Survivor 45.
Okay.
In 2023. Outside of that, Black woman. I like to consider myself a citizen of the world. Yeah.
And where you from?
Oh,
you always got to shout out. You always got to shout that out.
True. So I was born in Decatur, but I was raised in Locust Grove. Shout out to Locust Grove. It felt so cool to be able to put Locust Grove when I was on Survivor, as my hometown, because it's a small town, 45 minutes south of Atlanta. Well, it used to be a lot smaller, I guess, when I was growing up, but now Metro is so crazy big, so it's a lot more busy when I go home. But we only had one street light when I was coming up. So
for sure.
Locust Grove, shout out to them niggas.
So we're gonna do this a little bit different than I do most podcasts.
I know, because we not in the stew. We right now we in a hotel.
For sure. The background, y'all
we
probably
in San Diego.
Y'all probably see half the skyline, half the room. But
this is about as close as we've been, because I'm in New Orleans now, as you know, and he's in AZ. So when we both ended up popping out to Cali at the same time, it was just like, bro, we have to make something happen.
For sure.
You've been doing your thing. You have a lot of motion going on, honestly. You just can't. I remember when you told me that you was gonna start being more serious about podcasting.
So,
and it's really been cool to see it manifest, and all of the guests that you've had and the different hot takes and conversation. I really feel like you're coming into your own. So it's cool. I wish that I could have been here earlier in the pod, but I feel like you have had so much success with doing it. You're doing, good with your algorithm. So I feel like this is the perfect time to sprinkle in a little bit of home. You know what I'm saying?
So with Clear the Air too, you know what I'm saying? Only thing we're doing is spin game. Really, the whole thing is we not gatekeeping over here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, never.
So, with you even saying that, how important is the algorithm now for people that's watching this, people that's listening? We spin games, so how important do you think that is for somebody that's in I would say, to me, a better position, because you are a Survivor 45 contestant.
Yeah.
And you play the algorithm now. You played the game, now you play the algorithm.
See, and honestly, I'm not even gonna cap I really be on it. But I do know it just because of, having been on the season, the CBS publicist people or whatever, the press people, they'll reach out to you, they'll let you know hey, we're gonna drop everything at this time, and they'll give you specific photos and stuff like that. So that kind of put me on initially to okay, if they're tapped into something, it must be really real. And then with we kind of have collabed behind the scenes for certain people and everything like that for their social media platforms and things, and just like kind of played with it a little bit for like a good duration with somebody that has like a decent following. So I would say that one, it has changed drastically.
Sure. It always
People
changes
used
every
to
day.
be like, okay, Mondays at 8 o'clock, make sure that you drop at least one reel, this, and that. Like, it used to be very cookie cutter, like as far as analytics go. Now it has a lot more to do with your audience and a lot more to do with how your fan base, or your supporters rather, interact with you and your platform. So I feel like I've been kind of tapped in more to that. And if I'm really in my bag, that's when you start getting to like 500,000 people like tapping in and seeing your stuff. Like, I know a big thing was like with me and Katura's launch last year. That was like, I just wanted to throw my phone away because it was just too much. Like I had to turn everything on mute. But I think we reached like 5 million, and that was on accident too. Like, we just had an idea of like when we was gonna do it with like Pride Month and everything like that. But I feel like as long as you have like whatever's trending that time, and then your fan base, like your supporters, your friends or whatever, like if that's before work or after work, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when like your people be on the phone. If that's the weekends, like early in the morning, because people are like waking up scrolling. I feel like you should just model it based off of when you're on your phone and just go like that. What you think?
I mean, I agree, because like the algorithm to me, like how I went from like getting 1,000 views to going to like 80,000 views. You know what I'm saying? So it's like right now, like I feel like the algorithm with me is like me and you both talked about it with the professionals. You know what I'm saying? They were like, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. This is what you gotta do. You gotta post daily. So I post Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You really
Saturday and Sunday is like really me just grinding. So like even when we doing the podcast on a Saturday. Typically I do podcasts on Sunday, but this is like I said,
we had to get this
clear the air on a Saturday. You know?
Yeah, and then I fly. I'm out of here. What, Monday? When are y'all out of here?
Tomorrow,
yeah. So we couldn't even do it tomorrow if we wanted to.
Yeah. So you see what I'm saying?
But yeah, no, I agree. The consistency is 100,000% key. Like, if you really want to be serious about social media, and this is why I said I don't really be taking myself serious, because I be doing big gaps. But that's just because your girl be on the move. Like, I be traveling. I be like ducked off doing mini projects. I be like playing basketball. I be like doing music. Like, there's a lot of different things that I do all at once, and it's hard to post while you're doing the stuff.
It is. Yeah.
Which is
like, and that's what people don't see too, is like even like when there's like content creators, like the people that are like strictly content creators, they're able to do the posts and like actually be consistent because they have more time to just be like
1,000%.
a content creator. Like,
there's a lot of editing time.
For instance, though, like I work a job, you work a job.
Yeah.
Like
for sure.
we are working jobs and then trying to add this on top of it.
Right.
Plus, like I do music videos and everything else on top of that. I shoot videos for people.
Yeah.
On top of that shit harder.
Exactly. And then if you're trying to stay in the gym,
So you gotta
trying to stay with meal prepping. Like, I have a dog. Like, there's a lot of different things. So, and then if you're trying to have a healthy relationship on top of that, it's like you can forget about it, because you spend so much time in front of your phone or in front of your computer trying to keep up with the algorithm. So that's why I said, like, I mean, it's really just like figure out what works for you, but also figure out like the best combination for like you and your support system. Because like if you're posting every day, but you have spikes, on certain days, then maybe you should only post on those days or whatever. But I don't know, like the consistency is key. If it's going to be you're going live every Wednesday, it needs to be you go live every Wednesday, because people are creatures of habit. And if you can tap into that, then that makes it easier on you. I have ADHD, so I suck at the pattern thing. But I mean, for those that can do it, like you, my hat goes off to you.
I feel like I'm only on it right now because like I got to be.
Yeah,
You know
you've been wanting to be consistent for a while though.
Yeah, for sure.
You've been wanting to be. This has been like, I think this is like maybe the third version of this idea that you've had.
Because it was like me with somebody else, then me with somebody else, and then like finally I'm just like I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that makes me the most proud, because at the end of the day, it's like, even like we've shot things, like we've traveled and we've like tried to like shoot like different things or whatever. But it's like,
and this is what I said to y'all.
Right.
This is third to fourth time of us trying to do this podcast.
But sometimes it's like we be partying too hard, and then we'll forget something major, like sound equipment wise, or whatever.
Like the memory card or something.
The memory card, yeah. So at the end of the day, like I feel like you have a big passion for production. Like you have whether that's music videos, whether that's content, whatever, producing artists, like that is your passion, and that's something that I've seen kind of grow in you, like over the years, just watching you, like, as far as like the things that you're passionate about. That's like always been top of the list.
And you see, I do. I've been doing management for like artists for the longest.
Yeah, you've been doing. That's where you started. So it's cool to see, like, like I said, like the maturation, the manifestation has been really cool.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
What's your next steps then? Because I feel like people want the grill master. People want to see you on TV.
Oh man,
people want to see you on TV. So like, do you think you're gonna make another tryout for something TV reality wise? I'll say Traders or like it's not Race Around the World. What is it called?
Destination X.
No,
which one?
When you go around the world for real. It's not.
Oh, Amazing Race.
Amazing Race. Yeah, Amazing Race.
No, like, okay, so right now, it's gonna be a boring answer, but I don't feel like my next step is back into a spotlight as much as I feel like it is hemming up things behind the scenes.
Okay.
Because I would say, like, the first time that it happened, it was so random. I had all of these plates that I was truck driving. I was like just transitioning out of my active duty time frame. I was, wrapping up a relationship. I was doing a bunch of different things. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like right now, like, I just being able to kind of like breathe from the first wave of everything. And so it's like, I'm back in the gym. I'm back playing basketball. I'm in New Orleans now. I'm finally back around like community. So it's just like, I'm enjoying watching others. Not saying that if I did get opportunity, I wouldn't like try to capitalize on it, try to make it work, but I am very happy with where I am right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for a person that's in your seat, you know what I'm saying? You in that seat, you know what I'm saying? This is what people want to be in.
Yeah, that's
you
valid.
You in the seat, and then like you, me, and everybody.
But I'm still me.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
And that's the hardest part is like, because even being like a one-time applicant, like that is like low key. I didn't realize how much of a flex that was to just like only have applied one time for something that's such a monumental show. People apply like once a month for the last 10 years. And I go to the events and they're like, well, what did you do? And this is not. And
I was just me.
See, but like I describe it as like, you kind of have to have some type of like unicornness about you. Like, for instance, like for me, I know, like before I like sent in my tape, I didn't know that they were going to pick me, but when they picked me, I could understand why they did. And I know that sounds like, at first when that sounds arrogant if you don't know about me, but if you actually hear like my story, like the way that I grew up, all of the things that I've been a part of, and like whether that's work ethic or whatever, like, and then you look at the contestants that they've had in the past, it makes sense. Like it kind of like tracks. It's like, I'm the only girl, middle child, 4 boys. You know what I'm saying? All of us are military. I'm the only Marine. I was a heptathlete in college for track and field. That's 7 events, 2 days. When they found me, I was a truck driver as obviously a woman. Like that's a 1% of 1%. And I'm a Marine veteran, which is another 1% of the 1%. So when they're doing the casting process and they stumble across somebody like me, they're like, oh shit.
Going hard.
You know what I mean? And then like there's not a lot of, African American women that apply as the statistic.
When you put in, did you say you was a Marine?
Hell yeah, of course.
I said you was already.
That's one of the coolest things about me. I feel like
you was full-fledged in there.
Yeah, like and there's been a couple of. I mean, Ben, he was a Marine, or he is a Marine. Of course, one's a Marine, always a Marine.
Always.
But Ben won. You have Shambo. She's one of she's kind of kooky or whatever, but she's one of the icons of the show. Shamar, he was kind of a villain, but he's a pretty iconic player. But just to name a few, but there have been Marines that have played that have actually either done well or made a really big moment. And so I feel like that just kind of maybe was something that was what they were interested in, but also it's I'm also 5'10". At the time I had this weird undercut with my locks, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give character vibes, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I feel like that would be my advice to anybody that wants to apply, has applied, and has not maybe made it. It's just when you're doing your tape, focus on your unicorn. You know what I'm saying? The thing that makes you one of one. I would just lean into that. For my tape, honestly, I don't think I've ever publicized my tape, but I'm driving.
You haven't. I don't even. I've never
you don't
seen
even know.
your tape.
You haven't seen it? I'm literally
your best
driving my 18-wheeler at the time. I have my freaking phone up on the dashboard and I'm just hey, what's up? I'm Sabiyah. I'm from Georgia. I'm 26 years old. I think I was 26 or 27.
And this is your favorite
Locust
show
Grove.
too, which makes it crazy.
It was I've always wanted to win $1 million. I stuttered throughout the entire thing. I even acknowledged the fact that I was stuttering because I was so nervous, but I'm pushing the nerves down because this is what I really want. I was just laying out basically just the same things that I said just now, laying out my resume of why I feel like I would add value to their platform. And when they called me back, honestly, I almost freaking crashed my truck because I was
when you told me I was mind blown. I was like, what are you talking about?
I couldn't believe it. But at the same time, it's but yeah, you know what I'm saying? If it was gonna be
if it was gonna be anybody, it was gonna be you know what I'm saying?
But that's how we think.
Yeah,
and I feel they're because we're big on energy, we're big on manifestation.
But before we even get into that,
yeah.
Let's touch on the base of if it was gonna be anybody.
Yeah,
it's gotta be me.
Well, I feel
how does that apply to you?
Okay, so I posted a vulnerable video. I think I took it down at this point, but I'm in the airport and I'm about to go to the show.
Yeah.
And I just start breaking down, crying to my mom.
Yeah.
I'm Mom, what the fuck? What is this? Are we really doing this? Is this really happening? It was such an out-of-body experience. Up until that moment, it was just this secret thing that is happening that only my family knows about. And I'm just
yeah.
But when you're at the airport and you're saying goodbye to your mom, it's now I have to get on this plane and go to LA and fly to Fiji and starve in the jungle for $1 million. And it just hit me and so I'm crying and my mom is speaking life into me. I love this lady. And she says, why not you?
Yeah.
You're Sabiyah.
It's gotta be you.
Yeah. If she was if it was gonna be anyone, it would be you. And I know everybody thinks that about their children, but I was I need to practice thinking that about myself more. And ever since then, I feel that has been a more of a stepping into my identity moment. You know,
I feel it's easier. How we talking about it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it's easier in the moment because it's when you do some shit. Say we go out and some crazy shit happen, and we end up in some crazy spots with some celebrities or whatever. It's yeah, I was supposed to be here. You know,
when it's random.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
No.
It'd be some random shit, but you'd be
Yeah.
I was supposed to be here.
Yeah, because it's coincidence, but we look at it as alignment.
Yeah.
And so,
but
yeah,
when it's shit that you like really grinded for, and you're like I was really trying to do this.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to go this way.
Yeah.
And it happened. You'd be like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Right, and that's crazy. Like, it's crazy that you even frame it like that, because this is like after months of like them reaching back out and having to meet with the directors and having to meet with the producers.
And you flying out
there, exactly, doing the different tests and the psych and whatever. And now it's like, I'm going, you know?
For sure.
And I just felt so vulnerable in that moment. Like, I felt like, what if I mess up?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that is the security of when it happens on accident. Mm-hmm. You can just be like, all right, well, like, I wasn't even supposed to be here to begin with, but we made it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But when you really invest in something,
I feel like you, as a player too, you made your mark in Survivor, regardless.
For history, yeah. I feel like that is like the
especially
solace.
with like I said, the Grill Master, you made your mark.
Yeah, like I feel like that's like the thing that I take from the experience. Like, the thing that I take from the experience is like,
you did something that ain't nobody ever done.
Right. At least I had a unique experience. Like, I didn't want to go and be first one out, because, you know, statistically, women of color are usually first. Women specifically, but also women of color. Yeah. And I didn't want to be like a stanchion recruit. You know how, like, in boot camp, they're like the ones that just kind of like pass by to the end.
Yeah.
No, they were never a squad leader. They were never the guy. They were never nothing.
GP.
Yeah, Gen Pop. I didn't want to be Gen Pop, you know? And I feel like that might have made me play too hard. But at the end of the day, it's like I gave myself permission from my inner child to do whatever she wanted to do. Because I wasn't necessarily playing as, you know, almost 30-year-old Sabiyah. I'm playing as like 5-year-old Sabiyah, you know, 10-year-old Sabiyah that was like watching, you know, Sari and Rupert and Sandra like body people, you know what I'm saying? Like human chest. Like, I wanted to just not necessarily like fill their shoes, but just whatever I'm gonna be, that's it. You know what I mean? And so I just let whatever like idea, whatever funny thing that I wanted to say or crazy experience that I wanted to have, like, I feel like it almost kind of manifested the craziest possible thing to possibly happen to me. But it is what it is. I would have my experience over a lot of other people's experience any day.
I mean, that's how you want to say. But real life, all right.
No.
We done knocked out the Survivor talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what everybody want to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We have to do that.
When we have Sabiyah Broderick, you know, the Grill Master on the show, we that's what people want to hear. But now, as an intellectual person, how I know you as a person, you know what I'm saying? I want you to tap into the Clear the Air podcast type of talk. Yeah. And I want to know, like, I know you've seen a couple of the podcasts, you know what I'm saying? What's some, like, information, because you're an artist at the same time, and you're, like, a creator at the same time.
Yeah,
and that's
a lot of people don't know that.
And that's who I be having on the shows, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to push out, like, up-and-coming creators, up-and-coming artists, you know what I'm saying? Just give a platform. But what's your, like, opinion on, like, what people are saying in general, like, on the podcast? Like, do you think you need a team? Do you think that a team makes shit better? Do you think that, like, people out here doing on their own, like, is being too greedy, especially when they, like, play the line? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, shit like that. Like,
okay. So I feel like a team always, if you want to go, what do they say? If you want to go far, go together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been the type of person to want to be like dolo all the time. Like, you know me, I'm kind of like, always with a group, always have like friends and stuff like that. And like, I've never really wanted to have wins and look around and not have anyone to celebrate with. That to me is like pointless almost. Like whether that's my family, like I want them with me, whether it's just my mom, whether it's you, like I will literally, like even when we had the finale, like I invited you to, pull up on me. Like there's just like, there's power in having all of the people who love you and know you, energy focused on you and what you're trying to, bring into fruition. So I would say you definitely need a team.
For sure.
The problem with that is people that have teams don't build their teams intentionally.
And I feel like it'd be easier to get fucked over by your team.
Because you
pick the easiest people closest to you. You were
trying to do people that were available.
Yeah.
And sometimes like availability is not necessarily a good thing. Like it's a reason why they weren't picked for someone else's team. It's like kickball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're the last ones left.
You on the at recess. And it's like I want you. But then like at the end of the day, it's like them two was definitely not there to kick the ball.
Or they were selfish or whatever. Like I feel like people need to spend more time vetting their team members. It's like, this person might be a great friend, but are they a great colleague? Are they a great coworker? Are they a great manager? Can you trust their work ethic? Can you trust their ideas? Like, a lot of people don't have good ideas. And a lot of people who have bad ideas think they're good ideas. And if you're attaching them to your baby that you're trying to birth into the universe, like,
and nurture,
that could be really bad. Like,
for sure.
And it can derail like all of your plans. And I know for me, I've had multiple lessons in that world specifically. Like I've been in management when it comes to contracting. I've done stuff when it comes to music, like, and every time I'm not always the person that's driving, but I always have a very, very good position for observation in the car. And it's a big reason why I haven't necessarily like really, really like stepped out there is because it's like, I thought I had the right team, but I don't. Like looking at this as a member of this person's team, I know I don't have all the pieces yet. Let me go back to the drawing board, For
sure.
And so I'm also like being a Virgo. I'm the type of person, the perfectionist thing is blessing and a curse, but I'm not stepping out with my art or my creation or my music or my whatever without freaking crossing the T's.
You wanted to step out hard.
Yeah, like I know like my brothers, like they are all artists and creators, and I've always envied their ability to kind of just like put stuff out. Like it doesn't matter if it's cut, if it doesn't matter if it's mixed, doesn't matter if it's whatever. They will just put it out just to see how it, fares in the world and then edit from there. I can't do that. And
you don't. And I get so angry about it because it's like
I know. I just can't do that.
Like what? Summer Walker, if you're watching this ever,
I'm weak.
Do a feature with Sabiyah.
Not a feature. Oh my God, I would be so lucky to work with her. If
you can, do a feature with Sabiyah because at the end of the day, Sabiyah can sing, but she won't put out no music unless she get in a real studio.
Well, I feel like but
I feel like that's a lot of artists though.
It's one thing like to be an artist, but it's another thing to be like a curator of yourself. Like I consider myself to be like a curator of my own art.
Also have like for you, I feel like it's a lot more complicated because you got like I said, the Survivor shit. Then you were a Marine. Then you was doing trucking.
Yeah.
And then you gotta throw in, you can really sing. Like it's not like you one of the people that can like partially sing. Like you like a really can sing type person. But at the same time, you're not gonna put out a song unless you go to a studio. you get it mixed and mastered,
Yeah.
and then it's like the perfect song.
See, but to me, I feel like I owe it to myself to put out the best version of my creation. Like, I don't feel like it would be right to put out some type of like subpar like level thing, especially because I'm not doing it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be one thing if all I did was write. And so I'm in this constant like flux of like sonic boom of creation. So then it's just like I got stuff to spare. Like right now, like I write a lot from like experience. And so it's like I don't want to be misrepresenting my life on a record.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like I write, like it's a lot of like very personal stuff.
So then who do you think influenced you the most then as an artist? Because nobody knew your artist, so who influenced you most as an artist?
Lauryn Hill.
I already knew it.
Yeah.
So some Erica in that.
Yeah, I love Erykah Badu. I love Frank Ocean. I would say like those three when it comes to songwriting. That's almost like an unmatched bag. Like you have Erykah and Lauryn. And even Frank does this too. Like they speak from such like a metaphysical space, even though they're telling a story. And I feel like that's something that I like to pride myself in, is like figuring out the perfect way to say.
And we'll have a part
something.
two whenever you get out the Marine Corps, so you can talk a little more freely. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking free.
I know you're talking free, but you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love music. Like,
love. And that's what people don't understand. It's like it's more than just like what they talking about or anything. It's, it's the sound. It's like what you hear, and it sound fucking bullshit. Even with me saying it, like, but once you hear it, and then like you go through the beat, and then the song come in.
Yeah,
they
love
hit the
producing.
hits. You know what I'm saying?
Everything about the process, and I feel like it's because like growing up in church, and like my mom was choir director, and then also being in the Church of Christ, there is no instruments in service, so it's literally just voices and like a cappella music, and watching
I wish I could be there when they make these hits.
Oh,
like,
it was a beautiful thing. I'm not much for like Christianity and stuff now, but
and I be in the studio like with the artists, so I know it's like more than just like the song. Like you hear a song and you be like the song, but it's like I wish I was there, because it's like when you making that hit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know when it's like all right, let me do 3 layers of one fucking hook.
Yeah.
It's like I need to do 3 layers of this hook before I even move on to the fucking chorus.
For sure. No, I literally I say that all the time. Like if someone puts out a song, I feel like, I mean, the first one that comes to mind is like Redbone by Childish Gambino. Like if I being in the studio, literally, when he made that.
Childish Gambino in general was like one of them ones was like you want to be in the studio with him because you just want to like pick his brain a little bit. Yeah.
Yes, because it's like it would be like watching Mozart or watching.
It's like fucking with fucking Kanye.
Oh
at that point, you know what I'm saying?
No, it would like I would equate it to be like, okay, like have you ever seen Van Gogh paint?
No.
You know what I'm saying? But he was in there.
Point me out to somebody his grand.
He was cooking in there.
Point me out to somebody that was the grandchildren of the people where Mozart was. Somebody that watched him. I want to see. I want to be around them. You know what I'm saying? Just
grand. That would be like us. You crazy.
No, that's what I'm saying. I want to see somebody around my age.
Yeah, but like back then,
that their great whatever was like there when he was painting something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like that's legendary. You know what I'm saying? Even if you, like, and people don't understand, it's like the grind of just like what you doing is like nobody believed in Mozart. Mozart was what? He was blind and he was deaf.
Was that him or Beethoven?
No, it was Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Yeah, Beethoven was
but
blind.
Still crazy.
Beethoven was blind and deaf.
Yeah.
And still made the best music
I have to fact check that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
but no, like I'm not sure, but I
yeah.
know it was one of the like composers that did have like crazy disability.
And the whole point to me,
Mm-hmm.
well, Beethoven wasn't even blind. He was just deaf. Actually,
Yeah, I think he was deaf.
Let me check myself
Yeah,
again.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't
You know
think
what I'm
he
saying?
was.
Let me check myself
But
again.
it still is. It
But
still
to
is
be-
like something to say. Like to be like, okay, yeah, I would love
Like-
to be there when someone was making their whatever.
Yeah,
You know, like
and
the Mona Lisa.
and the thing is, even like Beethoven, like we still listen to Beethoven nowadays. Like,
Mm-hmm.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Like people was, I mean, that's what he's doing in songs. You know what I'm saying? But even that is like it's nobody listens to like was it acapella in full unless you're an artist. But at the same time, if somebody plays some Beethoven and threw some bass in it, and also threw some like fucking snares and everything else into it,
Yeah.
it could be a rap song.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of influence from classical music in rap and hip hop.
Who do you think's the best? Who do you think's the best cover right now that's coming out right now? I didn't even listen.
Best
Have you
cover?
listened? Have you listened to Drake's albums? Albums, because you gotta go to albums. Because I've only listened to like 2 songs, and then I found out he dropped 3.
Yeah. So I did yesterday, actually, on the way back after hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
I like used
Which album?
the one with the glove.
Okay, so
What is it, Iceman?
I think that's Iceman.
Yeah, and sad to say, it's pretty bad. I'm not a huge fan.
Who's winning? Who's winning? So who's winning the battle that shouldn't even been a battle?
Honestly, like I feel like there's, you know how like Drake had the album Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah.
I feel like that was foreshadowing for what happened to him with Kendrick Lamar. Like, and now nothing is the same. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, you can hear the difference in his voice.
And
like,
do you want to know what album I felt like Drake was like totally different, like where nobody could even compete with him, where he should. It's not one of the things where it's like I was like stop.
Yeah.
But it was like
Quit while you're ahead.
nobody can fuck with you.
Yeah. What?
Take Care.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
Bro,
classic. Yeah.
But nobody. I'm be honest. Mm-hmm. When Take Care drops with Drake, that was like to me that was a Drake peer moment where it was like, can't nobody fuck, like, bro, I still listening to Take Care.
For me, it was If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. That song,
I fucked with it, but it wasn't. Well, it wasn't.
Oh, bro, you're
to me,
tripping.
it wasn't like that.
Nothing was the same. And If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. Happening back to back, I'm pretty sure. And
They did.
And then Views from the Six, like that stream.
I feel like that was a different level of Drake.
No, he could do no wrong.
But
he had
when
surpassed Take Care to me. People play Take Care for like nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Drake has way better music. Than
I'm just
Take
talking
Care.
about Drake. To me, because I'm not gonna lie, Take Care hit. It was.
It's nostalgic. It's just because of like where you were and like how old you were and everything.
That was like
But
what,
it's not
2015?
Nothing was the same. Like, it's not better. Connect.
You might be right.
Pound Cake.
You might be right.
Like, dude, you're tripping.
So
same thing with If You're Reading This, Is Too Late. Energy, Legend. Oh my God. I'm a motherfucking legend. It's too late for my city.
Now we talking about the bullshit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He was spitting. Are you kidding me? I'm like screaming that to the heavens when I'm in college.
Especially when you doing your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But now we talking about this. Like, what's your opinion on like with Kanye?
What do you mean?
Look.
He's in the abyss. Like, Kanye West is like the most tragic story, I feel like, to happen to a black male.
And you know me and you both fuck with Kanye. Like
Not
college dropout and up until you got to what's that one where he had the mountains?
Yay.
Yay? Mm-hmm. From when he started to Yay.
Yeah.
I will vouch for Kanye.
Yeah, but then there's the after. You know what I mean? After that, it's like there's no saving him. Like, I mean, when he dropped his Genius Netflix documentary about his like whole life and how literally he had been documenting it. It was like we saw a glimmer of the person that we remembered him as. But
sure.
he's just so far gone, like the MAGA stuff and
For sure.
the teeth thing and
For sure.
like I really feel like he's just had so many tragedies happen to him. And it's like as like the black community, it's like we want him to be something that he just no longer is anymore.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm doing good era moments.
Yeah.
So we just talking about bullshit that happened in the world.
Okay.
Okay. What about the Corona? What the fuck? The Corona Part 2 virus that happened on the boat.
Oh my God.
The
Was it like Hanta?
Yeah, it's like Hanta virus. What's your opinion on that?
You know, the Simpsons had.
I know the Simpsons. Let's just sidebar to that.
Like
the Simpsons be predicting everything.
Yeah, they do, and it's not surprising. Let's see, how deep do
these
we
people
want to
ate shit, rat shit.
Who?
The people, because the only way to get the virus is to consume rat feces.
Really?
That's the only way.
You know, it's not as uncommon
as
people think. It's just disgusting to think about. But just being in like metropolitan areas.
Just to know that like 3 people died. So
yeah,
3 people had consumed something that had rat shit in it.
Yeah. I mean, but on a cruise ship. I've never been.
I've never been either.
Both of us, yeah. Like, I mean, but I don't know. Like, I feel like we're just in like this weird, like, video game version of life lately. Like,
yeah.
The hantavirus is here. Now it's time to, beat the final boss of the level. It's like, it's so ridiculous. Like,
it's like, nigga, I'm not putting my mask back on,
bro,
nigga.
We can't. It's like, oh, come on. Like, another pandemic? Are we serious? Like, on the verge of a war, dealing with a geriatric dictator who, like, there's, like, the list is so long.
You gotta, we're fighting somebody right now in a war that ain't got shit to do with us. They never do.
Dude,
ain't nobody fucking with the US.
It's so funny. Like, I was talking to some of my friends today, and one of them was just like, yeah, it's so crazy because like I've been reading a lot lately about, American history, and it's like, dang, like
we just be fucking with people.
There was really never a time where we weren't the bad guy, like truly. And I'm like, the more you read, the more it's like even worse. You know what I'm saying? like whatever you think, times 10, times 100.
I know.
And it's unbearable. Like I honestly like.
You know what book you need to read? I read it when I was in jail, and everybody read it when they in jail.
What?
Art of War.
Oh, I've read that. Some too.
You have?
Yeah, of course.
Bro, I'm telling you, like,
one of my favorite restaurants in Atlanta, Five Church, has it written on the ceiling.
I'll tell you, that's like one of the books. It's like you just feel different about the world after that. Yeah, because like
it's like one of those like Rich Dad Poor Dad like, moments where it's just like, dang, this whole time, this is what y'all been up to. There's always been some fuckery afoot. I don't know. Like, I feel like we're just like so far gone. Like, I was talking to my friends about this earlier, and it's just like there's so many chess moves that have happened and that are on standby to happen that people like on our level just are not aware of.
For sure.
And even if it's like there's this kind of great awakening that's happened, like, I mean, we've been kind of like tapped for like the last 7 years or so.
We've been talking about it for what?
A long time.
Look, if you ain't tapped in yet, you're already too late.
It's late.
It's
late in the game to realize that the people that you think are at the wheel are not at the wheel.
For sure. And we've been talking about this for years. Like even though like in our position, like, I would say spiritually. I'll say spiritually so we can level this out to some type of plane where people understand. Even at our level, it's too late for me to sit here and try to bring somebody up to where I'm at because, like, you're already, like, too far, like, gone.
I would say spiritually. I would have to push back on that. Now, as far as, like, if they're, like, hyper patriotic or something like that.
But, no, what I'm saying is, though, is, like how you saying? How I'm saying it is, like, when niggas be like, just getting it. They be like, man.
But you're being like general. I'm talking about like it does matter what we are talking about. Like if it's like politically, no, I'm not going down. I'm not explaining politics or like geopolitics to people. Like that is just way too long. Like there's so much literature out to talk about why we are in the position that we are now.
But you know there's 3 levels. It'll be politics, then it'll be like spiritual, and then it'll be like real life what's happening.
Well, all of that to me is real. I feel like the third one would be probably like economics.
I don't even consider, I mean, realistically, economics, only thing that I can see that really affect us is like gas prices or something like that.
Bruh, no. Are you kidding?
Groceries. I mean, me personally, where I be sitting at in the level of everything.
You talking about like
gas prices and housing? I'll say housing too.
I guess. I mean, I feel like the dollar, like the petrodollar, being threatened in general, like because of all the stuff that's going on with the Strait of Hormuz.
And you can add the penny. They stopped making the penny now too. So
well, no, I'm just saying like you know how like 48% of the reserve like currency for like oil is in US dollars.
Yeah.
But they're trying to change that. They're trying to make it, I think, yen or won, whichever one is the Chinese one.
But yeah.
And that could be really huge. Like, if they do that, America is so screwed. It's like all of our money is really like, all of our worth is tied up in the fact that the dollar represents oil. So if it doesn't, then, you know what I mean? And I really feel like that's why like all the war shenanigans are realistically happening, is just to kind of like posture long enough so that doesn't happen.
You might be right. I'm be a buck.
This should be real, dude. Like China and like what Russia we talking about.
What we talking about be deeper than like whatever.
Well, I mean, like even like when you look at like them setting up the BRICS initiative, that happened like a couple of years ago. Like maybe like at this point, like probably like 4 or 5 years.
The BRICS.
Yeah.
To separate from the U.S. dollar. Everybody wants to separate from the U.S. dollar.
And China has been buying up all the gold.
And then now we sitting here fighting to get Venezuela, which is the #1 oil distributor in the world.
It's Russia.
No, Venezuela.
It's not Venezuela. Venezuela doesn't have.
Yes, Venezuela overthrew
more than Russia.
Yes, they have more than everybody in the world.
But like usable.
Yes.
Okay.
Like that's why when they had a dictator there.
Yeah, no, I know what just happened.
Yeah, and then we over. That's why he's in fucking New York right now, just fucking sitting there in some cuffs, like, and he's gonna be like, da 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 da, and then they just gonna let him go. Like he didn't kill nobody. So it's like if we tried to overthrow Trump and put him in fucking China or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
no, I know what happened.
Niggas ain't really do nothing. They people.
I assumed that they were. I assumed that they were coming at Venezuela because of Russia.
No,
because listen.
Okay.
So,
man, we talked about a lot of things on this podcast, so there's a lot of information for everybody to hear.
Yeah, we talked on a lot of good topics. Like to get a little bit deeper maybe next time.
No, for sure. We're going to have a part 2. But, this is Clear the Air podcast. I'm here with
Sabiyah Broderick.
And we're going to turn up every time. So, we checking out now.
Bye.